Union says there was unnecessary violence against protesters in Sri Lanka, the unwarranted use of force against peaceful demonstrators.
European Union had funded some other agencies and they called for my resignation. The same union thereafter praised me as the man who took Sri Lanka out of economic crisis. Look,
that kind of undermines your argument. You like it when they praise you, but not when they criticize you.
I don't like them when they play.
You just quoted them praising you. I got another one for you. You made your answer. I got another one. You don't like the EU. You don't like amnesty. UN human rights experts condemn the extensive, prolonged, repeated use of state emergency measures to crack down on peaceful protesters.
I'm sorry. I like
the UN Office of the High Commissioner for Human Rights.
Look, I like the EU.
You don't like the UN?
I not talked about the UN.
Well, I quoted the UN too. We're still talking about the EU. We moved on from the EU.
Look, Mehdi, you finish everything you want to say about the UN, the League of Nations, the British Commonwealth, and then tell me after that I will answer.
Okay.
I have been in politics before you were born.
I know. I think I said that. I mean, some might say that's part of the problem. But let me ask you this. Let me ask you this. You don't like the EU. You don't like the UN. You don't like amnesty. So let me ask you about. Am I allowed to ask a question?
I wanted to correct one thing. I didn't say I don't like the EU.
Okay.
But we have now come to a stage in the world.
Okay. We cannot spend all night discussing your views of the EU. I watched a video of you, actually. You attended the birthday party of former President Mahinda Rajapaksa in November 2023. And there's a video of you singing as the cake arrives.
What's wrong?
Do you normally attend the birthdays of all the people you claim to be opposed to?
I mean, in Sri Lanka, we have our differences. But look, in our system, we go for social functions, weddings, funerals, all of that. Far as Mr. Mahinda Rajapaksa is concerned, up to date, neither the...
I have been opposing the Rajapaksas all of this time,
you are now got cornered. No? You are trying to say that...
I'm not the one who was at a birthday with an alleged war criminal.
What does it matter? It's Attorney General who decides whether to prosecute or not. So do you say that our Attorney General...
I just want to be clear. No. I've been opposing the Rajapaksas all of this time. Are you opposed to them or not?
Maybe
why are we at the birthday party with an alleged war criminal?
You are not allowing me to finish. Then that's
because you're not answering the question.
No.
You do realize that's what politicians do. I'm not new to this game. And actually, even if you forget about all the innocent Palestinians they killed, even if you don't give a shit about the people of Gaza, even if you only care about the people of Israel, Israel's not any safer today. Israel is not winning this war. John said on Times Radio a year ago, I went back and checked, March of last year, John said, we're very close to winning. Israel's close to victory. Over a year later, they're not close to victory. They're just starving children and denying baby formula. And the former Israeli general who ran the Gaza division said a few months ago, Hamas is winning this war. Just targeting Hamas. That is, look at the imagery. That is something out of, I don't even know is that Mad Max movie? It's entirety destruction. If that's not genocidal, I don't know what is. I haven't seen scenes like that in Ukraine, maybe in one town, Mariupol, but I haven't seen the entire Gaza Strip.
Mehdi, by every measurement of urban warfare, Israel has...
Please don't give me a talking point, Joe.
No, I'm looking at that.
Respond to the footage.
I'm responding to the footage.
You don't give a damn about that. No,
I do. Don't say that. I do give a damn. I do give a damn.
I'm talking about urban warfare stats. No, it is. I know the stats. I can give you stats. I'm asking you to respond to that footage.
Agreed. And
entire cities and towns.
Gaza needs to be rebuilt.
That's not engaging with the footage.
No, it is.
What is your human reaction to seeing entire towns, cities, refugee camps wiped out?
The country will not allow you to...
You say that. This is great rhetoric. How many police officers in Kenya have been prosecuted for their role in the violence in 2023 or 2024? Can you tell us how many?
I'll tell you from the last year's demonstrations. 3 are already in court.
3 police officers have been prosecuted?
3 are being prosecuted.
Are being prosecuted, but none have been prosecuted.
Another 34 cases. Before you prosecute somebody, you have got to investigate.
So
you have to...
This is what Human Rights Watch said last year. Bodies of people showing signs of torture continue to turn up in rivers, forests, quarries, mortuaries. The authorities have yet to investigate or prosecute anyone for these crimes. Kenya has a history of police brutality and lack of accountability for serious abuse.
So
that's Human Rights Watch.
You want to believe what Human Rights Watch said, not what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because
I'm going to believe a human rights group over a politician who started by saying, I won't give you straight answers.
A federal appeals court on Wednesday ordered the Trump administration to transfer the abducted Tufts Fulbright scholar, international student Rumeysa Ozturk from Louisiana back to Vermont, where her case could be heard. You just interviewed the Massachusetts Congresswoman Breonna Presley about her treatment.
Horrific treatment. We're not just detaining foreign students in this country for speech crimes, Amy. We're torturing them too. If you listen to what happened to Badr Khan Suri, who's a Georgetown student who was also detained, the torture that he's gone through, the abuse, the sleeping on the floor, the denial of clean underwear, and now Rumeysa Ozturk. Ayanna Pressley, Congresswoman, told me that when she went to see her, she was denied health care. She suffered severe asthma attacks. She had her hijab removed without consent. I mean, Louisiana, that detention center in Louisiana is famous for human rights crimes. So why are people being sent from Vermont and Massachusetts and New York, Mahmoud Khalil, to Louisiana? That in itself is a question we should ask ourselves. We're torturing people again.
So I'm sorry that your media brainwashes you, but the fact is President Trump is doing the hard work of righting the American economy, reindustrializing our nation. We were slipping into a service economy, and you cannot be a great power if you don't make things. You have to manufacture things. You have to make steel and aluminum. You have to be able to make your own ships, and you have to have your own rare earth minerals and prescription precursors.
Okay, let me ask Mehdi if he's been, Carla, let me ask Mehdi if he's been doing any brainwashing lately.
Well, first of all, the manufacturing boom has been, the manufacturing boom was happening on Biden's watch, as all the numbers showed. But in terms of, it's funny to talk about brainwashing when the entire MAGA message is Donald Trump and Fox brainwashing people into believing insane things like the last election was stolen. Last night on American television, on ABC News, Donald Trump tried to claim that a photoshopped image of Kilmar Abrego Garcia, the man from Maryland, the El Salvador, who defied the court, the Trump administration, sent him illegally back to a torture camp in El Salvador. And Donald Trump went on live TV, and 7 times, Adam, 7 times, he said that MS-13 was written on his knuckles, because this was the digitally photoshopped image that Trump was given by his aides, and that they put out to right-wing media. It's a photoshopped image. Trump 7 times claimed to the audience that those numbers were really there on his hands. That is the level of delusion and gaslighting and dishonesty in this White House. I mean, every president lies. George Bush lied, Joe Biden lied, or Barack Obama lied. But no one lies like Trump.
Not a lot. Again, how do I answer somebody who says you voted to condemn Joe Wilson, but not Al Green? Law, you believe that the rules don't apply to your side. That would certainly be the common person's understanding of this.
I think
and there's not a terrible
how I
good
think,
answer
you
to
know,
that.
I think you have a good answer, actually. I think you yourself have given the answer in the past. Let me I went through your Twitter for the last year.
God bless
Here's what you've been saying about Donald Trump. You said he's betrayed our democracy. He's taking us into a constitutional crisis. He is, quote, breaking our democracy. He is dismembering our democracy. These are all your words about what Trump is doing. I don't think anyone thinks Barack Obama was doing that. George Bush, I have many criticisms. I think he's committed war crimes in Iraq, but I don't think he was trying to dismember American democracy. Trump is sui generis. I think that is your argument that you can make to the imaginary person who says, why did you do that but not this? You yourself have admitted that he is betraying our democracy, dismembering our democracy. If he's dismembering our democracy, then why on earth are you worried about the rules of what you do in the middle of his speech? A speech, by the way, in which he's insulting you to your face. He's calling you radical left lunatics. He's making racist jibes about Elizabeth Warren. You want to talk about politics? You guys look weak. The guy's bullying you and you're just sitting there quietly. Al Green looks strong. Got us.
Guys, whether you hate Mehdi Hasan or love him, you have to agree that he's one of the most prolific speakers alive. I mean, I loved watching him destroy John Spencer. I mean, John Spencer deserves to be destroyed by everybody he speaks to. And also the blue lady, the MAGA lady who spoke about Donald Trump improving the manufacturing industry in America. The numbers are not on his side, actually. Anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you next time. And let me know in the comments what I should be reacting to. If you have any suggestions, let me know in the comments. I'll read all the comments. See you next time. My name is Faizaan. I'm 23 years old. I'm the founder of Unscripted Media. I'm a businessman and an educator online. So, with your help across platforms, Unscripted has by now reached 100,000 impressions online. It's not followers, it's just people discovering our work. So we're still small, but we are growing. So I started Unscripted because I believe that people deserve thoughtful discussions, not just headlines, and my vision is to build a platform for journalism, debate, opinion pieces, and simple explanations of geopolitics, history, economics, investing, and current affairs. If that vision resonates with you, the best way to support us is by subscribing here on YouTube, following us on Instagram, following us on X, and following on my personal pages, Faizaan Unscripted. Enjoy the video now.